Was good, beauties? Alright, so it only took us forever to figure out how to connect our brokerage account to TradingView. Okay, so in a previous video, we were talking about margins and how we were unable to take a trade on our 1K account because we didn't have enough margin to cover our play. We were taking plays in our 100K accounts because we had enough margin to cover those. And these are both in our demo accounts. Now, the next step in that video was to go ahead and just trade train, as I like to call it, for our prop firm. But if you want to get started even before that, the next actual solution after that would be to sign up for your brokerage, which would be one of these here. Okay, so when we go into a TradingView, the easiest way to get there is you can go a couple of ways here. You can go here, you can go into your buy at your top, and it'll give you a list of all your brokers, or you can go up here and it'll give you the same thing. Now, for a while we've just been using paper trading. Why is my thing so glitchy? Paper trading with TradingView, but margins in TradingView are in that $1,200 to $2,000 range, where you need that amount intraday in order to even take a trade. That is the security deposit you need, the minimum you need to have in your margin account to even take a trade. Now, if you want to use TradingView or NinjaTrader, which maybe that's why it wasn't working. I'm using freaking TradeStation. If you're using NinjaTrader or TradingView, which I'm learning are potentially the same company, okay, then you can take demos with a smaller account, with a 1K account. Okay? Now, it was taking me forever to freaking log into these accounts in the first place. So we finally got logged into our NinjaTrader account. I accidentally applied for a second application on both of these accounts, forgetting that I already got approved for this account. All I was waiting for was the funds to fund this account. So now we have the funds to fund the account. Let's see how we can do that, alright? So here, you may run into this issue. Okay, let me show you guys what I was running into. Make it hold on, because you may get this error message. Okay, there it is. You may get this error message here where TradingView has not entitled access to your account. Please log into the client dashboard, select add-ons, and grant permission to TradingView. And that is where we are here. Alright, now it says that you can fund your account, or you can get access to TradingView through NinjaTrader account by simply funding your account, or you can pay $9.99 a month for the live and simulated accounts. Okay. So if you wanted to just initially jump into this, I guess you could start with $10, right? But if you're ready to actually start training with your simulated 1K account without using your, you can go ahead and fund your account. also looking at this on my phone. Let me see if I can record this as well. Okay, so here I am on my my NinjaTrader account on my phone, on mobile. Okay, so this is the point where you can make two choices. I'm actually not going to fund this account yet with the 500 to 1K because I want to demo trade first I want to demo trade that amount first without actually having to use that real money. So we're going to grant TradingView access for $10. All right, so we're going to get started for $10. Let's see. Y'all not all of my business. As y'all can see, we funded, we're active, so this should enable TradingView to access your NinjaTrader accounts both live and simulated to use in conjunction with the desktop and mobile versions. Okay, this is fund your account to get it for free. It's not free if I gotta use money, is it? So let's see if we can connect now. Do we grant permission? We still don't have permission. Live. Okay. So now we're connected. to take a second and play around a little bit because things got a little complicated. I want to take a second and show you guys the problems that I was running into because these things are not talked about on YouTube, and I basically have to go to ChatGPT to figure out what was going on here. Okay, so as you can see, we have successfully connected our NinjaTrader account, and we are successfully attempting to take a demo trade without having fully funded our account. Okay, now we have two different NASDAQ 100s open. Okay, now something else that they don't talk about, TradingView has different I forget what they call them, but I'll call them tickers, than NinjaTrader, than different brokers. Okay, so when I went in on my normal TradingView account where I usually trade MNQ1, this is a TradingView ticker. Okay, so when I went to go and try, this is what I got. You can't trade the symbol SME Mini MNQH 2026 at TradingView via NinjaTrader. Right now, I'm gonna share my screen and show you guys what ChatGPT told me. Okay, I want to use my NinjaTrader demo account on TradingView. I've linked Ninja to TradingView, paid to enable access to live and sim, but on TradingView, MNQ error says you can't trade the symbol blah 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 at TradingView via NinjaTrader. Alright. Now, ChatGPT said it could have been a couple of things, one of three things, when using NinjaTrader with TradingView for futures like MNQ. Okay, now like I said, there are different symbols, ticker symbols, between TradingView and NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader and Tradovate are the same company, so don't get confused. They can use them interchangeably. Okay. Now, the message "you can't trade this symbol via NinjaTrader" means TradingView recognizes the chart, but your broker connection cannot route orders to that specific ticker. Okay, the ticker that we're using, you're using the wrong data source for the symbol. This is the most common reason. So when you go into NinjaTrader, you're actually going to, or when you go into TradingView, you're actually going to need to go into NinjaTrader and look up a completely different symbol here. Okay, so instead of MNQ, when we go into our search bar, instead of MNQ1, we need to type in MNQH 2026. This is the NinjaTrader friendly version of NASDAQ 100. Alright, we're going to do this with our other symbols, other tickers. Well, really just the S&P. Actually, let me go ahead and do that. I don't want to mess anything up right now. Okay. So I'm going to focus on this. So now that we have our actual ticker symbol, we can go ahead and make a trade with this. I'm trying to do multiple things here at once. So we went over that, and then there was another complication that I ran into. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. Current connection warning: trading with this broker via multiple tabs is not possible. If you want to continue trading in this tab, please walk out from the broker tab. Okay, I understand. Okay, so we're gonna close this. Thank you. Oh, but I am gonna need that. Shoot. that's going to come back up. I want to show you guys this really quick. Okay, I'm going to read this as I try to pull this up. Okay, so after we got our NQH 2026 NinjaTrader friendly NASDAQ ticker, it pulled up a completely different, it pulled up a blank chart. Like, I don't have any of my old lines, my supply zones, demand zones, any of that. Now for some of you, most of you, you're probably thinking, okay, that's what's up. I like an empty chart, I like an empty slate, because I have seen that most traders trade that way. However, for me, I have become very reliant on my lines, my levels, my charts. I've kept them, I don't erase them, I only extend them, and for very specific reasons, because pattern recognition, just pattern recognition, being our divergent and favoring pattern recognition, already having the levels and charts already here makes it 10 times easier to just go in, look at it, oh, see that it came to this level before, back test, and wait for us to enter. Now, I'd have to start that process all over again on a blank chart. Zian, where'd you go? Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out next, we'll have to make maybe a different video for this, is how can I transfer my MNQ1 charts via TradingView to my MNQH chart via NinjaTrader, because I have a bunch of support and resistance, supply, demand, etc. How can I copy my chart? They give a couple ways that you can do this. They say the fastest way is to open up your MNQ1 chart, type in the MNQH, select the contract. Your drawing should stay the same if your drawings are synced. Now, I did try this because it says if the lines disappear, turn on sync drawings. Right click on one of your lines. Alright, so I'm going to right click on one of our lines, choose object tree. But I don't see any draw settings. I see manage layout settings, which will bring us here, which tells us to sync globally. However, when I click that, I'm not sure how to get them to actually fall under this category. So we're still going to play around with this a little bit. But not right now. Okay. So basically, if we move over move back into our NinjaTrader friendly NASDAQ 100, let's see if we can still can't take a trade. Still isn't the right one. That's what we're telling. let's try
You just make it.
this.
Let's make it round.
And the Q. Was it? 1 second. March 6. No. Understand that. Alright, let's see this one. We're just in. I'm genuinely confused, guys. I don't know. I've been at this like all day, like literally all day, and I got a little bit closer. Okay, but I'm not sure, and this is why I wasn't really ready to fund my account. Maybe that's why I'm running into complications. I don't know, but I'm gonna play around with this some more, and we'll see. I'm gonna have to start dinner soon. I kind of wanted to have this ready for tomorrow so that we can take a demo on our 1K account, but I don't know. So I'll come back at this a little later. I have to figure out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to figure out what the right NinjaTrader ticker is, and as well how to transfer our charts. Until then, ciao.